What would you do? Think about this. There's a recession, maybe a pandemic. You suddenly lose everything, your career, your money, your name, your reputation, but you still have experience. You also have bills and people harassing you for money that you owe them. And all you have left is your experience along with a phone and internet access. What would you do if you only had a few days to save yourself? It's something to think about, isn't it? Would you stand by the door and wait for a customer? Send emails, text messages, Facebook posts, make cold calls? I've learned that most people don't know what to do. Would you do Zoom calls? Send proposals, do demos, and then what would you say? How would you close deals? What about the people that have already done it? People who started with nothing but a phone that actually built a successful career around sales and eventually made it. What would they do if they had to start all over again right now? I decided to find out. I sent out hundreds of emails to people, but not just any people. These were people that had actually made it. Salespeople making 6 and 7 figures every year. One other thing, these were people that got their money from selling motorcycles, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, four-wheelers, and a few from the car business. I wanted to know exactly what they would do to rise from the bottom and get back to the top. What would they do on day number 1, day number 2, day number 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to day number 30? If you had to start all over again today with just your experience, what would you do to get back on top? Remember, these people no longer had their name. Now customers know what they do. They're salespeople. Customers have heard about them. These people that gave me their answer sent me detailed step-by-step lists of what they would do, exactly when they would do it, and why they would do it. Every single one of them also had access to their own MotoMenus account and a phone. Anyone that's ever tried to make a living at sales needs to see these plans. As different as they all may be, they all have some incredibly unique traits that nobody has ever talked about in a book, on a TV show, or at a sales conference. I'm Tommy Ady, and it's called The Perfect Way to Sell.